Good evening and welcome to Have I Got News For You? My name's Charles Kennedy and tonight I'm in charge. People of Britain, get used to it. In the news this week, during a royal visit to a warship, the captain regrets letting Prince Philip have a go on the machine gun. And at a doctor's surgery in Westminster, a documentary team is given surprising access to a routine medical. On Ian's team is television scientist Robert Winson. And with Paul tonight, an author and journalist who has accused the BBC of dumbing down, please welcome Jordan's teammate on Shooting Stars, Will Self. And we start with round one. Paul and Will, what's all this about?
This is the speech this week, wasn't it? Cherie Blair. That's Peter Foster. That's the Blairs on disguise going on holiday.
Yes.
What's the Australian connection?
I think that's where he's been deported to, isn't it?
Yeah, it's because of retro punishment, really, transportation, isn't it?
Yeah.
Australia, everything's retro nowadays.
Well, I thought the speech was going well until she brought out that onion.
Well,
Just sort of lost it for me.
Let's just remind ourselves of that famous speech.
And particularly my son, in his first term at university, living away from home.
You'd have to have a heart of stone not to laugh.
Oh, absolutely.
It's a tough place for a young lad, Bristol.
And nowhere to live except 2 flats.
Yeah.
It's the tough life.
I don't suppose there was any serious news this week, was there, actually, Charles?
Is that a Labour peer talking on my left? How did you feel about it?
I think it's finished, isn't it?
Oh, no, it's still going. Now, that's the classic New Labour line. As soon as a new discovery comes up, they say, well, let's move on, it's all over. But I don't think it is.
Do you know who advised her to actually make the speech?
Ken Dodd.
No.
I think you'll find it was.
No, it was not Ken Dodd.
I think you'll find it was.
Close.
Peter Mandelson and the Diddy Men.
It was Peter Mandelson, and...
Yeah, and he's pretty good on those property deals, isn't he?
And you... What was it Cherie said that she wasn't in that speech?
She said, I'm not Shirley Bassey.
No, did you say that?
She did, Charles.
She didn't. She did. I listened to it carefully.
I listened to it more carefully than you did.
She said,
I'm not Superwoman.
She said,
Yes.
I'm not Superwoman.
And she said, you know, us working mums, hey, we all lie. Oh, no, she didn't say that. That was the subtext.
Here's a good memory one for you.
Yep.
Back in July 1998...
Brotherhood of Man.
They may have been on the go then, but so was somebody else. What did Tony Blair tell the nation at that point?
I love being asked this by a senior politician. As though you don't know.
Let's have a look.
Yeah.
I think we have to be very careful with people fluttering around the new government, trying to make all sorts of claims of influence, that we are purer than pure, that people understand that we will not have any truck with anything that is improper in any shape or form at all.
So there you are.
There's an
Blair
element
saga.
here of her being conned by this guy, though, as well, isn't there?
What, by Blair?
Yeah, no.
We've all been conned by him.
Of course, the Cherie Blair saga. The row all centres on Downing Street and a 7-storey block of flats. The first story was that Cherie had never met Peter Foster. Of course, Cherie's lifestyle guru, Carol Kaplan, has an equally gifted mother. According to the Mail, Sylvia Kaplan is a spiritualist who can open channels with the dead. Apparently, she's in regular contact with the Conservative Party.
How do you think this is going to go down with your colleagues in Parliament?
Not with my ones in the Conservative Party, no.
I think this is the end of the Lib Lab Pact.
It could be the end of a lot more than that before the programme is out. Ian and Robert, your turn.
This is the story about Michael Heseltine challenging for the leadership of the Labour Party. Challenging for the leader of the official opposition. because
I thought that was Charles.
Because, well, I mean, we'll come back to that in a second.
How did Ken Clarke respond to Hez's suggestion? He said, of course I'd like to be Prime Minister.
I think Ken Clarke would like to be Prime Minister of Burma. I believe he has extensive interests.
And he's so keen on becoming leader. Last time there was a contest, he was in Vietnam selling fags.
Yeah.
He's got a little kiosk, isn't he?
Were you there at question time this week?
I was, yes, I was asking some
Did
questions.
you feel that he made a big impact?
Who?
Duncan Smith.
Don't you ever feel like getting there early and sitting where he's sitting?
Always turn up late.
You could take him, Charles.
Think so?
Yeah, absolutely. I think you could, don't you?
Oh, I think I could. Yeah.
OK, there we are. There's your headline. Charles Kennedy wants to attack Ian Duncan. Get in there early.
There's a great description of Michael Heseltine as a serial killer. He just can't see someone's back without getting a knife and shooting straight in it.
Yes, Michael Heseltine's very helpful call for the Tories to drop Ian Duncan Smith and replace him with Ken Clarke. According to one Ken Clarke supporter, unless drastic action is taken, the Tory party faces slipping down to number 3 behind the Liberal Democrats. Of course, that assumes the Liberal Democrat leader doesn't go and do anything stupid. Despite retiring as an MP after 2 heart attacks, Michael Heseltine is still a formidable opponent. But Ian Duncan Smith insists there's no hard feelings. He's even invited him round for a fry-up and a game of squash. Paul, Will, what's happening here?
This is the dossier, I think, the dossier that's been coming out of Iraq, the 12,000
It's on CD
page.
already, you see. It's making a bid for the Christmas #1. It's the most important person in the United Nations there operating the photocopier machine.
And why did the Americans whisk it off to photocopy it?
Well, because they rule the planet, basically. And they're in control of everything. They rule you. You're controlled by wires from the Pentagon. You didn't know that, did you? But I can see them.
No. They claimed they had the best photocopiers.
Really? What do the United Nations have? Just a bloke with a blackboard and a pen and tracing paper?
Which country were they most worried about seeing a copy of this?
Syria. And they've never sold any arms to Syria, and of course, nor have we. Ever.
Do you know that Saddam has 9 doubles and one of them is sitting next to me?
Away from that in Washington this week, what in fact has been taking up most of President Bush's time?
Sending out Christmas cards. He sent out 1 million Christmas cards.
He did.
He did. He licked them all himself.
He did.
He had to, because he kept spelling Christmas wrong.
Oh, there it is.
Does Bush play the piano?
Yes, he's a brilliant concert pianist. A career tragically cut short by becoming President of America.
I think he studied the piano for several years before realising it was a large musical instrument made over.
Talking of any possible military action coming up, why will our HMS Nottingham be unlikely to be involved in anything?
It's a pub.
It's that ship that ran onto the rocks, isn't it, off
is.
Australia, and it was brought home on the deck of a sort of salvage vessel.
Just hope that's not the entire Royal Navy and the small one at the front there. But I had a nuclear submarine that collided with the Isle of Skye a few weeks ago.
If the Isle of Skye will insist on shooting around the Irish Sea like that,
It's the release of the Iraqi arms declaration. It's unlikely that George Bush will attempt to read the 12,000-page document himself, as there's a serious risk that the end of his finger would wear away.
What happens if you become Prime Minister and he rings up?
It's unlikely that he would ring up. Ian and Robert, can you make sense of this?
This is a 200-pound elephant baby that's just been born as a result of artificial insemination. And it was Thomas Hildebrand, a German expert, who inseminated the elephant because...
Are you telling us you didn't have a hand in it? No?
No,
how big a turkey baster do you have to use for an elephant?
You just use the whole turkey, don't
the
you?
story was that this rather like you, Charles, is the elephant was very strong and drinking well.
You mean it was drunk?
Well, it's...
You mean this German man got the elephant drunk first?
And then took advantage of it?
I thought Mr Blunkett had laws against that.
He better watch out, because if he doesn't phone or he doesn't write, elephants never forget, so...
Have you seen the photos of this baby elephant inside the womb?
Yes, and it looks just like a little baby elephant.
Yes. There's a little ultrasound picture, isn't there, which was...
There it is.
There it is.
There it is. Actually, it transpires this photograph was from the Daily Mail. It turns out that this wasn't the elephant in question, which was born in Colchester, at the zoo there. This is its brother that was born in Vienna. But there we are. Never think you'd read anything inaccurate in the Daily Mail, would you?
Is it the same process?
What?
Elephant IVF and your particular field?
Presumably you don't use a stepladder.
We do treat...
This isn't Tembo's first experience of fatherhood. According to the Daily Mail, Tembo has also mated naturally with a female at Colchester Zoo called Zola. She works in the souvenir kiosk. And at the end of that round, a quick look at the scores shows us that Ian and Robert are on 5, while Paul and Will are on 4.
Oh.
Time now for the tabloid headline round. Paul and Will, Santa slayed.
Yeah.
This is a story about the priest that made the extraordinary assertion to a bunch of children that Santa Claus doesn't exist. And, of course, he was completely wrong, because Father Christmas does exist.
There was a bit of science behind this.
You can't measure Father Christmas in scientific terms, because he's beyond the simple imaginations of scientists.
So that's the thing scientists never take into account, is that he's
never.
magic.
Yeah.
The guy was a substitute priest, and after he freaked out all of these 3-year-olds, he explained that he had no idea how old they are, which is what priests often say, of course.
He was one of the parents.
Oh, Eureka.
Ulrika. Yeah.
And Ulrika's response to this outburst from the pulpit about Santa.
Didn't she write a book about it and name the priest?
What is Father Christmas going to be bringing you for Christmas this year, Charles?
Oh, proportional representation. Church of England's also been in controversy this week. Have you seen this? Another story? Blessed are the holy tat sellers.
Oh, no, I didn't know.
It's a website which offers
really
tacky religious and Christmas gifts. We can have a look at some of these. There's a bobble-headed nodding Jesus.
That's Robin Cook.
Yes. Standing on a cowpan.
Then, if it's your wish, you can have a Father, Son and Holy Ghost in
Lego.
In Lego.
That is unbelievable. This is 1,000 years of theology and it looks like Casper.
If you really feel like splashing out this Christmas, there's a 47-foot inflatable cathedral.
Oh, fantastic.
It comes with a blow-up altar, pulpit and pews. How much would that set you back, you think?
That's got to be worth 180 quid.
Yeah, 180 quid are up deep, isn't it? Still, you wouldn't need to grow that Leylandii hedge you've got the neighbours next door. Just erect your inflatable cathedral. That'll freak them out.
Would you buy one, Charles?
No.
Why not?
Too mean.
You're too mean.
Too mean.
You're too mean to buy an inflatable cathedral.
Yes.
Well, you're not getting my vote.
Ian and Robert, wake me up before you go-go.
This is about trains.
Subject close to your heart.
They've decided this Christmas, because a lot of people go to Christmas parties and fall asleep on trains and then miss their station. Oh. So they're issuing badges that says "Wake me up" at, you know, at Bruton or Marden or Ashford. Except on my line, where they're issuing badges saying "Wake me up if a train arrives at all."
There's a marvellous charter for practical jokers. You only just have to go around with all these pissed people, take off their signs and badges and just put Dover.
With the party season on, newspapers are beginning to come out with their seasonal advice about hangover cures and all that. Robert, do you have one? You're a medical man.
Yes, of course. Keep your alcohol, your blood alcohol, well above 80 milligrams the whole time, and then you won't have hangover.
Have you got any advice for dealing with cirrhosis, or...?
You don't get cirrhosis with good malt whisky, do you, Charles?
Certainly not.
Is that right?
You sound very reformed there, Will.
No, I am very reformed. I'm very reformed.
And the Daily Mirror, it's been running some unorthodox... Well, and the Daily Mirror's been running some...
I can hear that malt whisky at work.
If you get pissed on the whisky, don't go to a zoo. You'll end up being the father of an elephant. Every year, we issue these warnings, people ignore them.
Have you seen some of these unorthodox hangover cures?
If you are going to have sex
Mirror?
with an elephant, use an inflatable cathedral as a condom. You know it makes sense.
One way is rubbing lemon under your arm.
What are we talking about now? What, to make an elephant pregnant?
Apparently that's a much favoured Puerto Rico hangover cure.
How many fingers am I holding up?
I'm glad you're holding them that way. It's the latest raft of proposals to improve the train services. Train operator, First Great Eastern, has started handing out "Wake me up when we get to my stop" badges. The first batch were eagerly snapped up by the train drivers. This week, Connex South Eastern received an unexpected bonus of £58 million. Someone bought an open return to Gillingham. And at the end of all that, the scores have moved on to Ian and Robert with 8 points, Paul and Will with 7. Round 3 is all about picking the odd one out. Paul and Will, your 4 are Sir Ranulph Twistleton Wickham Fiennes, Lord Melvin Bragg, Edwina Curry and Alan Titchmarsh.
That's Melvin Bragg, is it?
That is a younger Melvin Bragg.
The fifth Beatle.
I like the way that Alan Titchmarsh is parting those fronds.
Yes, and I think you'll find that next to him, those are John Major's hands.
I think that Titchmarsh writes these novels, right, as well as being a sort of top garden bloke. Curry writes these sort of parliamentary bonkbusters, in which you featured in a cameo, haven't you, Charles?
Not that I was aware.
Yes, you have, as a highly sexed, flame-topped Scotsman.
And there was something of the Elephant House about the way he wandered towards me.
Perhaps it was
Is that your trunk, or are you just pleased to see them?
I must admit, I do recognise that description, Will.
Thank you.
This is about the Bad Sex Award.
Yes, maybe it's...
There's an award every year given to the novelists who write most cringingly about sex.
In which case, have they all won it, except...
Ranulph Fiennes, he's not won it, because his penis fell off when he went to the Norfolk Pole. Frozen.
The Norfolk Pole?
The Norfolk Pole. He was wandering around Great Yarmouth saying, "I declare this land is British," just outside the co-op. And it was a cold snap in every sense of the word.
Well, they've all been nominated for the Bad Sex and Fiction Award, except for Fiennes.
Oh, right.
But he starred as a metaphor in last year's winning entry.
Oh, really?
Her hand is moving away from my knee and heading north, heading unnervingly and with a steely will towards the pole. And like Sir Ranulph Fiennes, Pamela will not easily be discouraged. And when she reaches the North Pole, I think in wonder and terror, she will surely want to pitch her tent.
And like the Norwegians got there first.
And of course, Will, you've been nominated this year, haven't you?
Yeah.
For a passage in your own novel.
Did you not win?
Unfortunately not. I'm gutted. Really gutted.
Well, nonetheless, they were like two flamingos, each attempting to filter the nutriment out of the other with sharp slurps of their muscular tongues.
Well, you know, flamingo, of course, is a filter feeder. Not a lot of people know that. It's got that. That's why flamingos' tongues were such a great delicacy in ancient Rome. They're great big fat things that they use like a suction pump to draw microorganisms through their beak.
Now you've explained it. That's terribly good.
Yeah, thank you.
But they don't have a penis, flamingos, do they?
Oh dear, the whole thing's fallen apart.
You don't need one with a tongue like that.
Alan Titchmarsh told a journalist, "In 1998, I suddenly knew I had an imagination." which I'd never used. I don't know where my ideas come from. The lead character in my first book was a television gardener. It's a gift, I suppose. According to the Daily Record, Alan Titchmarsh's first 3 novels have all been bestsellers and Shift by the bucket load. Spot the misprint. Ian and Robert, your famous 5. Cleopatra, Ainsley from Fame Academy, Tony and Cherie again, and a hippopotamus.
Well, they've all bought flats.
We've got this salle de bain attitude towards this. We think it's all about the bathroom. Cleopatra, famous for ass's milk lathing. Cherie, famous for having those toxins rubbed off by Carol Kaplan in the shower.
With mud.
Hippo loves to wallow in mud.
Mud baths.
Mud baths, and I don't really know anything
We don't know anything about
They don't wash at all.
But we say the odd one out.
They've all enjoyed mud baths, apart from Cleopatra, who, of course, famously enjoyed bathing in milk.
She used crocodile dung as a contraceptive as well.
Well, no one would go near her once she was smeared with that. Oh, Cleopatra, give it a rest, will you? Let's open the window.
Well, I want to know the source of this Cleopatra story.
Well, the crocodile dung.
The have you just made that up?
No, it's in the papyruses. I mean, it is, really.
Right, the Daily Papyrus.
Where did Tony and Cherie enjoy their mud bath together?
Bournemouth. Acapulco.
What did they experience?
Mud.
A primal rebirth.
And then Tony made a wish. Do you know what he wished for?
A proper opposition.
Yeah, proper opposition.
Well, he wished for world peace, actually. World peace.
Well, why is he sending large numbers of his troops into the Middle East to destabilise it then? Surely he must be schizophrenic. What a frightening thought. You're not schizophrenic, are you? Because you haven't got my vote if you are.
I'm in 2 minds about it. Tony and Cherie smeared each other with mud, watermelon and papaya in a hut during a rebirthing ceremony in Mexico. Then, according to The Observer, there was a primal scream of agony. Apparently, Peter Mandelson was having a Brazilian fruit facial in the next hut along. In an interview with Hello magazine, Ainsley criticised the Fame Academy voting system. It's such a hideous thing to do. You have to knife your friends in the back to succeed. Sounds fair enough to me.
Can I just tell them that Fame Academy is a popular television show? Because they may not know that.
As we're obviously recording this before the live finals, but by the time this show goes out on Friday, it'll be down to the last 2, which I reckon will be Sinead and David, which I reckon will be Sinead and Lamar, which I reckon will be David and Lamar. Of course, by the time of the Saturday repeat, we'll know the winner. My money's on Sinead. My money's on David. My money's on Lamar.
Is this what's called proportional representation?
Everyone's a winner. Everyone's a winner. Missing Words is the final round, featuring this week's guest publication, Piping Times. Here we go. Mr. Angry is what?
On tranquilizers.
Yeah.
Mr. Angry is heading for cardiac arrest.
More at risk of a heart attack.
Oh, I don't believe it.
This is the medical... Next, the McCallum drone valve is not suitable for what?
Firing a Scud missile.
The marching bagpipe.
No. It is a bagpipe.
It is a bagpipe.
Is it?
Well, it's got to be. The McCallum drone valve was one of the great innovations, wasn't it, in
Playing
1678?
Beethoven?
For the drone valve, bagpipes sounded, you know, remarkably like any other wind instrument.
The only way they could simulate the sound of the bagpipes in those days was to scald 17 cats in hot water. But then they found the McCallum drone valve and they thought the cats are safe.
You're all doing very well, but not quite well enough. The answer is...
Mozart?
The answer is use in skin bags. Next, will Blair back what?
Into this shower stall while I apply some mud to his nether regions.
Says Hippo.
Says Hippo, yes.
This is back the Olympic bid for London.
Absolutely correct, Paul. Olympic bid. Well, if he does, Cherie's for the high jump there.
Yeah. Well, perhaps I think, Charles, you should represent Britain at the Olympic level. Have you ever been tempted to... Have you been asked to actually represent this country? I think you should.
No, I haven't yet.
I've got to say that...
I'm just wondering if there's any example of sporting prowess.
Next.
Can we see that bit of footage again, please?
Is this slow motion or is this real time?
Look, I was concentrating.
Where are you concentrating on?
That was just...
Is that what they call curling, Charles?
No, that wasn't curling.
That's toe curling.
It's what goes round.
That was just the warm-up.
So you had another go after that?
That was called going for the sympathy vote.
OK, so let's have a look at the other go that you had after that.
And finally, I haven't got a political message, I just...
Appear on Have a Good News Viewers Chairman. What are we going to have next? Ian Duncan Smith, and they think it's all over. It is now. Yes, that's what makes sense, isn't it?
The answer, in fact, is want people to feel better. This is about Nikki Page. She wants to be the Tory candidate for Mayor of London.
Oh, yes.
The attractive blonde, former model, is standing against Stephen Norris.
He'll be pleased with that.
And that brings us to the end of tonight's contest. And the final scores are as follows. Ian and Robert come in with 10 points, but Paul and Will win with 11.
Oh. Last moment.
And I leave you with news that there are fresh allegations of thieving at the palace as Prince Charles's wallet goes missing. At the National Gallery, just when he thinks things can't get any worse, Ian Duncan Smith unveils his new portrait. And there are mass resignations at the Downing Street press office as a new scandal threatens to break. Good night.